Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Howdy.
Howdy. You're on the air right now.
What's up, Nick?
Oh,
Do you know
what's up, dude?
Do you know who this is? By the voice?
Alright, the voice. Fuck.
What's up, fool?
Is this Brian Kim?
Wow! How you know,
exactly.
Nick? Wow!
Wow.
Dude,
When I was about to
You
work,
got that shit
fool.
like right real quick.
we're calling you to get the levels right for our show, and it seems perfect, man. You sound great.
It's great. I didn't realize until this very moment that I knew Brian Kim's voice. So this is a shock for everybody.
right?
Wow,
Yeah.
first try. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's pretty dope,
Like-
dude. Yeah, and so yeah, what
But
do you
Sam,
up to?
you have a distinctive voice too, but he knew you were calling because it's on the phone.
Exactly. Yeah, because on the phone and stuff. What are you up to, Nick? What are you up to right now?
Well, I'm here watching a shitty Sylvester Stallone movie with my dog.
Oh, what?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
It's the
Cliffhanger?
new one where he plays like a retired homeless superhero.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's really
seen it.
bad.
I thought he was gonna say, you know that really shitty movie Rocky?
That's that Samaritan movie, right?
Yeah, no, Rocky's when he plays a domestic terrorist.
Rocky
Yeah,
is where he
yeah,
plays
yeah,
a yes, that's where he plays
Domestic
a
what?
domestic terrorist
Named Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo. Rambo is a domestic terrorist. Yeah, and then Rocky is a boxer in Philadelphia. But yeah, Rambo is a domestic terrorist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have this bit. I sold it to a dude about. I think I told you about this before about how women relate to bridesmaids because they're so dependent on each other.
Yeah.
And men relate to Rambo because it's a movie about a dude who just wants to be left alone. These are. So it's just the dichotomy between the two.
Yeah, every guy just wants to be left alone and just like an island, dude.
Yeah,
what we want.
dude, that's our dreams.
And
man.
then become a domestic terrorist.
and then become a domestic terrorist and win.
And then
Yeah,
to
win.
one day
And
become
win.
an international domestic terrorist.
and win
Yeah.
and win. So yeah. Dude, we love you, Nick. I'm
love
gonna
you too.
see you later on tonight. Thank you.
What are you guys
for-
doing tonight? What are you guys doing to
We're gonna film something, a podcast type thing. We don't know yet. It's gonna be Nick's show actually,
Wow.
and so Nick is kind of brainstorming all day today as to what the theme of his show is gonna be, and
Yeah, something of a new project for this year.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Nick, have you
Yeah.
been doing a lot of stand up?
I have. I've been doing like half the stand up I did just to keep myself in the game.
Yeah.
And everything else is just like projects, like a special here,
Yeah,
a show
yeah.
there.
Nice. That's good, man.
How did your show last night go, Nick?
The show was good.
It was
show was good.
Where
Mr.
was it?
Pants, right? America's Got Talent. Mr. Pants was on last night, right?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm pulling all the strings, baby. Everyone loves Mr. Pants.
Dude, I
Everyone
had him.
does love Mr.
Dude, I
Pants.
had him on my show, right? And I advertised on like Craigslist. Mr. Pants is gonna be here. Fucking sold out, and everyone was like, "I'm here to see Mr. Pants."
Dude,
Yeah.
I
And
wanna.
then-
There's a part of me that wants to like offer to be like his just booker across the country. Dude. We could probably get him theaters tomorrow.
Mr. Pants.
I was
Straight
just
up.
talking with him today. I was like, we have to get you on tour. We have to figure out. I've been
Yeah.
trying to brainstorm with him for weeks of like how to actually capitalize on like him doing a tour with Mr. Pants.
Totally. I'll work that. I'll do the open mics in the city that
Yeah.
we go to. You
Do
know
all
what I mean?
socks
And,
material.
do my 5 minutes before Mr. Pants in the theater. Totally. Dude,
Yeah, man.
that'd be awesome. Or hopefully more than 5. 8 minutes. 8 minutes in a theater before Mr. Pants. That
Yeah.
is whatever. If we
And
instead
people
of-
love him, dude.
Dude, people
Yeah,
love Mr.
yeah,
Pants.
yeah, and also
People
Ryan is
fucking-
just the fucking super
Oh, he's the
sweetheart.
man.
He's
It's a
awesome.
great-
He's just a
weird-
fucking firecracker, dude.
so
It's
you know-
the greatest in a weird way because we live in a time where like people are like, "Hey, you're a straight white male." Like, no, you. And then
Dude.
Ryan's like, "I will literally make a pants outfit and become Mr. Pants to not be a straight white male anymore."
You know, I have a story about Mr. Pants. I
Tell
was
me
I was in the fucking same room, when Mr. Pants was created. He was
No shit.
workshopping this thing. Do you remember when Ryan D a few years ago he had this little webcast called the Tiny Shoebox thing? He would
I didn't know,
record it
no.
from
Yes.
in his room in his
Okay.
fucking cupboard. Like he made it into a recording space.
Okay.
And I remember one time he was just like, "Hey, just come on to this living room living room cupboard show that I do."
Yep.
He just it was just him and Jerry Lolly.
Oh,
and then
nice.
I came on And then they were just fucking just doing weird shit. And he dressed up as a pants for the first time, and he was like, "This is my new thing."
Dude,
and then,
I love it.
and that was the first day. And then I never saw him at the mics doing it, but he started doing it at the mics as Mr. Pants because that's so Ryan, you know.
Dude, I love that he
stuck with it.
I love that he did a show with Jerry Lolly too.
Yeah,
and here's the reason why, dude. So many people just go like, and I don't even know this woman. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but it's like they're like,
Jerry's the guy.
what? Oh no, I know Jerry, but like I'm sure she's a nice lady. That Karen Feehan lady. I don't know her. You know what I mean? But like because she has tons of followers, everyone has her on their show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which kind of makes sense, right? They're trying to grow. But then you think about guys like Jerry Lolly, who is literally one of the most unique talents in all of New York City.
Yeah.
But because he doesn't have 100,000 followers, he's just not on podcasts every week. Dude, one time I begged Phil Philly to do a podcast.
Yeah, dude, that's
and he
what
was just
I
like,
was saying.
no, I'm not going to do one. And I'm like,
Phil
dude,
Philly.
please.
Oh man, I miss.
There's
Ryan
so
was
much
literally
unsung
telling me a
talent in the
story
city.
of how Phil Philly was looking at himself in the mirror, and he was just like, "What do you see, Phil?" And he's like, "I'm a messiah."
He's so weird,
Dude,
but he's
he's
funny,
just-
dude. He's funny.
Yeah.
and he has no filter.
Yeah, and
So he'll
he's-
say whatever. It's just he wrote down.
right, and he's not going to make his own podcast, so it's really dependent on people who can make podcasts to show up and be like, "Yo, Phil Philly,
You can do this.
Please come out
yeah.
and just talk into this microphone.
yeah.
The world deserves to see you." Is really all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's so
really do
true.
appreciate any level of Phil's self-awareness to not say anything. Sometimes it's really phenomenal.
Dude, I've seen Phil Philly just fucking crush a room. Dog.
Dude,
Yeah.
remember
Like,
when we went to the Stress Factory in Phil Philly? Was that the time when we went together to Stress
March
Factory
Madness?
for March Madness?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that the time Phil Philly was with us
think,
too?
yeah,
I think so,
bro.
right? And so
Yeah.
Phil Philly gets up there and he starts doing his jokes, and it's a packed house. Tons of black people in the audience. It's New Jersey. He starts doing his bits, his racist bits.
Yeah.
Dude, people were falling out of their chair
Yeah.
laughing. And there was this moment where he realized he was killing, and you saw that he got scared. And for the first time, I'm like, literally, self-awareness just hit Phil Philly for a second.
That's so funny.
So good.
Yeah.
And then he just pushed it down immediately.
I guess,
He
yeah.
got
He just went
scared.
forward.
He
He
got
got scared. Because he didn't. It's almost like he didn't expect it to actually work in front of real people.
And he has that kind of just like, just that
Yeah.
nervous energy, you know?
And he has got. Yeah, it was so interesting just to see
It's like
that moment.
he got the thing he always wanted, but he's like, I never thought this would actually happen.
Dude, he made it to like the 5th round of that competition and then just didn't keep coming. He just
Yeah.
stopped showing up. I think he was just scared that he was just about to become famous.
Yeah.
And like, God only knows what neurosis he has. He probably thinks he's a criminal for some reason.
Dude,
what
you know
I mean?
what's
Even
so
though he's
funny?
not. He just has crazy, because I'm like begging him, hey, do a podcast with me. No.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
Like, there's something going on with that dude, but it's probably not
No,
bad.
dude.
He's probably just crazy.
I have to tell you the
he
story.
Really,
Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead.
no, he's really afraid of being seen because he really does think like he's just gonna get like beaten like Gaddafi at any moment.
Because I remember a few years ago, this was like when I first moved to like maybe year 2 or year 3 in the city. Dan Perlman was booking the show on Thanksgiving for the Sirius XM. What's that guy's name? He does it with his daughter.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, they recorded at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, downstairs. I'll remember the name. But they do a contest, like a comedy contest, and there's like a judge, and then the podcast host and everything. Rich Voss was one of the judge. I think maybe Vic J was or Luis Gomez was the judge.
Yeah.
And then fucking Phil Philly won that thing. It was I was on the show, and callers can call in.
Okay.
And then vote, and then everyone was fucking saying about how funny Phil Philly was, you
Dude,
know.
funniest
And
guy in
then
the
the
world.
winner gets a spot to get on the podcast as a guest.
Yeah.
But he won, and he never he didn't take advantage of that.
Dude, same.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Stress Factory,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing. He
yeah.
just didn't show up.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
there's something going
he
on.
does
with
it
that
for a
dude.
different reason.
Yeah, when that dude gets close to touching the sun, man, he always backs away. He really does. But you know what? I feel like there's him, Jerry Lolly. There's so much unsung talent that because they can't mentally wrap their heads around actually doing the heavy lifting on their own, I think they're scared. You know what I mean? Because they don't, a lot of comedians, I think, are control freaks in that way. And so when they go to do they're like, oh, I don't want to do a podcast. Somebody else can edit that, however. And for whatever reason, that is more important to them than fame. Having that level of control, basically. It's so true.
I wish.
Yeah, they just want to control their image super hard.
Some people are like that, man. Some people, I'm not going to name names, but some people annoyingly want to control their image. I'm like, dude, no one gives a fuck about you. Fail forward. They're like, I'm not going to post something that doesn't get 100 likes. I'm like, no, you should. So you can just cover that shit up. And just have that fire underneath you to make better shit.
Yeah, and once you make the better shit, you look at the old shit, and it's even more funny.
Exactly, dude. And people then show up for that, man. Of course, dude.
Look at what this guy
It's always interesting to see the growth and keep the growth there. You want to have your bombs, a little bit of a bomb in there.
You got to start at the bottom. You have to. Everyone does. You can't wait for that one fluke that shoots you up and then start from there. So many people want to do that. So it is what it is.
So Nick, what do you think about this podcast idea, which is the reason why we called you for the levels? Okay, you can explain it to him.
Yeah, so we're calling you just to get the levels because, well, you know about the podcast idea, where we're basically just. I hope my phone isn't wonky because this is.
It's been working good.
Yeah, it's been working good.
Well, he asked Kim, a bunch of questions.
Well, no, there's that. There's the waiting for death, but this is the one where we're going to call up companies and just talk with them. Yeah. And so that's why we're calling you, just to get the levels right. And then, and it sounds great.
All right. So, what companies do we got? Do we have what are the 5?
We're going to call Chick-fil-A first, we're thinking. Because Brian
do you have
Chick-fil-A.
any other recommendations? Chick-fil-A, I just drew that out there. They seem very customer friendly.
That's true.
If you're straight.
Yeah, right. Yeah, very homophobic, so that's not good. But probably their customer service people are probably friendly as hell.
Dude, I have some friends that are gay and they love Chick-fil-A too.
Dude, gay people, we can even bring that up. We can be like, hey, listen, we know that there's been a bad look for you in the past with the LGBTQ community. But we got to tell you, we know a lot of gay people
that love chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And if you guys make recompense, they're probably willing to look the other way.
You should make a special gay style burger.
Yeah, make a donation to GLAAD, make a gay style burger.
Yeah.
They can do it, man. We can get them on the phone and encourage this.
That's great. You should actually introduce yourself as the guy who runs gay tours in New York City.
That's true. I should do that.
It gives you a little bit of legitimization. Is it a prank? Is it real life? Who cares?
Oh, dude, I definitely, yeah. So he might think I'm just like saying that, but that would be good to throw out there, and I can plug my tour as well.
I like this idea. I think you should call Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's. Okay, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Chick-fil-A's a lot of conservative white people. Wendy's, a bunch of just Hispanic ladies.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, we can do Wendy's.
Yeah, you get the dichotomy.
Yeah.
I love Hispanic ladies. I go to La Castilla. What's that place near us? Castilla?
Dude, the 5 for 5.
Castilla.
Amazing. 5 for 5.
The 5 for 5 at Wendy's is amazing. Maybe we'll do Wendy's first.
You know what I did? You know what I would do at Wendy's?
What?
I would order the $1.29 hamburger.
Okay.
And then I would add extra lettuce, tomato, onions, and even get the bun upgrade for free.
No shit.
You ask for the gourmet bun.
That's great.
It's the Korean secret.
That's cool.
Yeah, so do that.
Do you guys remember the original secret menu on McDonald's?
No.
Dude, I would get a double, I would get a McDouble, and then I would ask for lettuce, tomato, onion, special Big Mac sauce. And then it was almost like a bootleg.
Yeah, they
Big Mac.
do that.
But before it was free, all the extra stuff, they would do it for free, like the vegetables. Yeah. Now they don't do it like that.
They don't do it for free
anymore. You have to pay.
They up you to a Big Mac now.
Yeah, I ordered way too many McDoubles like that. They were like, we're losing fucking money.
Yeah. Dude, shit. McDonald's is a weird game now, man. I've seen McDonald's in New York Cities, man, where you can't even go inside anymore. And not just that, you can't even order in person. You just have to order at an app and then go up to the pickup window. The drive-through window, and it's literally a drive-through window, but there's no drive-through
because
it's
people
New York
standing.
City.
Yeah.
And people literally just stand there at the window and pick up their food, and they don't take any orders.
Yeah.
You order through
the app. And then
in
20 years, it's going to come back because they don't want the Gen Z homeless kids hacking into it, so they're going to have to actually talk to a person in 20 years to get their food. It's going to reverse.
Oh, yeah, because people are just going to get good at scamming the app. Yeah. Somebody told me that you can scam the Taco Bell app. You can just keep on signing up with random emails.
Yeah.
And get a free meal every time.
I mean, don't tell them my secret.
Yeah. Dude, somebody told me that they do that. I'm not going to name names. It's a comedian. They do that in the same sitting. So, like, he told me this funny story where he walked up and the woman's like, because they go, like, it's supposed to be, when you sign up, it's supposed to be your first time ever eating at Taco Bell, right? So the woman's like, hey, like, you're new to, like, our online ordering system? Like, that's awesome. Like, you know, thank you. And, like, she gave him his meal. And then he sat down and ate it and then made up another email address and got right back up in the same place.
It's a lot of work, though, for a taco.
You're right. It's a lot of work. But,
you know, free. It's free.
Yeah, dude. If you're a poor comedian, you have nothing else to do. It's free, man.
You know, but you know what I realized, though? Those apps, though, they're smart because sometimes I would try to, like, order something and then and I try to get another deal on another deal from the Burger King app, right? They make you wait, like, a day or, like, 30 minutes or something or, like, an hour. So you can't just order, like, one at a time and take advantage of all the deals. So
got it. They actually, they got hackers that figure that stuff out. They really do. So, well, we're gonna call up Wendy's.
Yeah,
I think that's our move.
Yeah, let's do it.
Move.
Wendy's is a solid choice, my dudes.
Yeah. What do you love about Wendy's, Nick?
Dude, they really truly have like the best. Like McDonald's has the best nuggets, but Wendy's has the best burgers. I swear to God.
Okay.
I like burgers.
I like the
the
you like the Burger King burgers.
Like, great.
Yeah. What's your favorite burger over there?
I get the triple baconator.
The triple baconator, dog.
Dude,
wow,
that's real, man.
Dude, you know what? One time though, I do have a
That's
complaint. One time I went to Wendy's, I got a baconator, and then there was no
burger.
bacon in there, bro.
No shit.
It was just a nader. It pissed me off though. I was like, what the fuck, man?
You get a bag of bacon.
It's just the data. It's so good.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, right?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain.
You're in the zone, man. Thank you. You are Nick. This was our warm up, man. This is definitely going online. This part. That's the best part about this podcast is every call is its own mini podcast.
Yeah.
So it's the
This is
best
a
thing.
good
Like
warm-up.
the first
This
week
is-
we're gonna have like 8 podcasts, or not like 8, but like we'll make 1 call this week, so we'll have 2 this week. Nick.
Comedians are the laziest people, but we like using terms like we worked out. Like this was a good warm up, guys.
Yeah, but it's fun, you know. Like I'm having fun right now.
Oh, dude, it's the best. It is where we
man.
entered into a new. The world is our oyster, man. We could sit here in this room and just call up anyone and everyone.
All
The
right.
best
We
thing
gotta
is
get-
like you guys are 2 blocks away from me. I could just knock on your door right
Dude,
now.
at one point, I have Andy Dick's phone number in my phone.
We'll call him.
Dude, at one point,
Yeah.
you gotta just cold call
Yeah.
Andy Dick.
Yeah.
And just he picks up
In jail.
and just just start going, get him in there.
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah. We love you, Nick. We love
Yeah,
you.
Nick, this was fun.
Well, I love you too as well. I'll see you guys soon, buddies.
I'll see you tonight.
All right.
Peace, buddy.
Later.
Enjoy the pod, my dudes.
Thank
Let
you.
go.